All right, the next part in this banded series is what we're gonna do is go through about 5 or 6 workouts that we can do with bands. And the first one is a lower body workout. So a lot of times people, when they think about resistance bands, they think about rotator cuffs, upper body workouts, standing on a band, doing some curls. I'm gonna actually show you guys how to work your legs with bands today, and maybe show you some combinations that you hadn't thought about before. So the first one is a time crunch workout with just one move. So if you just had one move to do with a band, a heavy band, to work your legs and your whole lower body, it would, for me, it would just be a Zercher squat. So you can really do this almost like if you think about a trap bar deadlift, how it's a kind of a hybrid between a deadlift and a squat. This Zercher squat can be the same thing. First thing I'm gonna show you guys is just the setup. So I'm gonna step inside the band. And then I'm gonna go ahead and loop underneath the band, just like this. So this is my setup. Now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and dig underneath the band, and I'm gonna put it right here on the crease of my arm into this Zercher position. And then from here, I'm gonna squat it up and then start to perform Zercher squats. So the way I'm performing these is I'm allowing my hips to hinge, I'm keeping my back flat, and then squeezing my butt at the top. So as you can see, this is a hybrid of a squat and sort of a deadlift here. Now, you can certainly perform these upright like a squat and not hinge at the hips at all, or you can just hinge and almost turn this into a kettlebell swing style movement. So there's a lot of play here. So if you were just gonna perform this for a workout, I would say try and accumulate about 150 reps. So that's gonna be about 6 sets of 25 to 30 reps. With almost all band workouts, especially when you're trying to get a training stimulus, I highly recommend thinking high reps, even with heavy band movements. So we want to accumulate a lot of reps on these. Moving on. So that's our time crunch workout, 150 Zercher squats. So now we're going to get into a full banded workout with 2 supersets. So the first one is going to be a squat with a cross setup. So this is going to involve 2 heavy bands. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sit down. You can do this standing up. It's a little easier to sit down and do it. I'm going to cross this band over one shoulder. I'm going to cross the other band over the opposite shoulder. I'm going to sit down. Then I'm going to loop that band over my midfoot. Then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. I've got a nice cross set up, and I'm gonna go ahead and perform squats with this cross setup. I love this setup because there's not a lot of, like with a front squat or a lot of different banded setups, it's kind of awkward and clunky. You're trying to move your knees and stuff out of the way of the bands. Here, you can openly squat. You can do it with some speed too. So now I'm going to go ahead and sit down, get out of this setup. Now with this, I recommend anywhere from about 25 to 50 reps in a set. Again, with heavy bands, still we want to crank out a lot of reps. We're going to superset that with a pull through banded good morning combo. So the pull through, I've got this set up again on the chain link fence. I'm actually going to go ahead, set this up a touch lower. So the pull through, I'm just gonna walk out until there's tension on that band. And it's a simple hip hinge. I'm unlocking my knees, hinging at the hips here, loading those hamstrings and glutes, that whole posterior chain, then squeezing the glutes to come through. Now, what we're gonna do with this today is I'm gonna go ahead and step into this heavy band, loop it around my neck, then grab my green band, keep that back nice and flat, and then come through. So hinging at the hips, coming through. So we've got band tension coming from a couple different spots, really hammering that posterior chain. Again, in this set, we're looking for about 25 to 50 reps. In this superset, I'd highly recommend going back and forth for 4 to 5 rounds. So depending on your band tension, you know, there's a wide range of rep ranges you can do. Band tension, your conditioning level. But again, we're thinking 4 to 5 sets, accumulating over 100 reps with both movement. Our second superset in the leg workout is going to be a banded hamstring curl and then a banded leg extension. So I'm going to show you guys a couple creative ways to set this up. The banded hamstring curl, you can do it lying on the ground, and that's how we're going to do this. You can also do it laying on like a bench or any sort of like a box or flat surface, just to make things easier. I don't have one right here. I'm just going to go ahead and lay down. All I'm going to do is put that band on my heels, get my feet inside. I'm gonna walk it out until I have some tension on this band. I'm gonna lay nice and flat, and I'm gonna go ahead and curl those up. Now I'm gonna knock these reps out fast. With this banded hamstring curl today, we're looking at big sets, somewhere in the 50 to 100 range, okay? We're gonna do 3 sets, but each set is big sets, 50 to 100. We're getting a deep burn, and when it burns, we're gonna go ahead and just keep repping past that burn. We're gonna do the same thing with leg extensions. Now, I have a unique setup that most of us probably won't have, but we can do this with a box. As long as we have a pull and we put a box down, you can do the same thing. You can put a box and kind of draw that band underneath it. I actually have a chair, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my legs in here. Now, the problem here when we do this is it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna run up my leg, which we don't want to happen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this out, I'm gonna twist it, just like this, and I'm gonna loop it around and put my shoes in here like this. Luckily, I have this set up. I can go ahead and grab this and then knock these out. And again, here, 50 to 100 constant reps. We're gonna go back and forth 3 times. So that is a leg workout we can do. 2 different supersets, about 3 sets on each one, 25 to 50 on the first 2 big movements, and then on the little accessory movements, we're looking at 50 to 100 reps on each one.